Hi everyone, Oohnorak and today we're gonna review some 2005 set from the wave one, from the first one, excuse me. And so there are some Vohtarak. Of course, we're gonna review two of them in this video. And the first one is gonna be Oohnorak. Oohnorak is not excuse me. So this is the canister. You can see a new type of shape, not the cylinder one, neither triangle one. As you can see, the front pictures, it's shown the Vohtarak. The background is kind of black. This time it's the change on every Vohtarak, of course. Bionicle, the name. I'm gonna talk about the lead later. Then I'm gonna, of course, it's shown the collectible unit or the projectible, which is the vertical launcher. And then we turn this, the background is kind of black this time, and again it changes on each canisters, on each Oohnorak canisters. And you can see tons of stuff, so the fact that the chemical club code can be found when typing this plus the letters you see on the Oohnorak itself, on the Vohtarak itself, right here. Then you have it shows you can close the pincer, but we're going to talk about this later. Then the fact is you can launch the Vohtarak 15 meters height or 50 feet. And here you got the fact that you can of course put the Oohnorak in the canister, like all the canister released from 2001 anyway. And here is the canister gimmick, the canister lead gimmick. So I'm just gonna put this up. As you can see, it's made of a big black plastic part, which of course changes of color with each Oohnorak, and often hemisphere in clear color. So just put this off, then put this Vohtarak in this little holes right here, kind of not really holes, but anyway. I hope it. Well, no, okay, it's full. Sometimes it falls, sometimes it stands. The better way to make them stand is to have all the 6 Vohtarak in it, because it can you can put 6 Vohtarak in that. Here it is, and it's really nice to store your Vohtarak. And I think that it's also got a nice design, in my opinion. So they've done a nice job with this lead in comparison to the older Vaki one, for example. And I think that's all for the canister. Then I'm going to show you the instruction booklet. So it is nothing really to tell. You've got some background pictures, still nice, of Neptune, of course, enslaved by the, not really enslaved, but full of spider web, excuse me. And then you've got some combiners that you can make with 2 of the Vohtarak this time, because I don't know, but they decided that to make some new combo with just 2 Oohnorak. So this is the one with these 2, so the red one and the black one. I'm gonna use the red one in this video also. And I've already built this one a long time ago, and it really sucks. So yeah, I don't advise you to build this stuff. It's really not that good. It's moving all the way. It's all loose, and yeah, just forget about this. And yeah, there also exists some 3 set combiner also, but you can find this on the internet, I think, because it's not shown in the instruction booklet. All the 6 Oohnorak together, or at least all the 6 front pictures of the Oohnorak together. Then some pic of Vaki and some of Waga, and some from the Titan set and from the movie. And I think that's all. Then we're gonna build really quickly the black Oohnorak. As you can see, the sham color is quite nice because it's yellow and black. This is the first time we see some yellow in set, apart from Jala from 2001-2003, and some yellow in the Muraka. But this time it's some new yellow, so the kit orange. It's called also like that. Apart from some parts which are not kit orange, but I will talk about this later. So the main part, the unique part of the Oohnorak, which is introduced into this web, is this light gray part, which will link all the parts of the body together. So for example, the rear part with, as you can see, the vacuum pelvis right here. Then you've got some double connectors, so really the little one, not the long one, and some metric knee cover. Then some vacuum legs and some new parts, which is the Vohtarak leg right here. So yeah, vacuum legs, yeah, and Vohtarak, yeah, legs or lower part of the legs, anyway, excuse me. So yeah, new parts in black. And that's quite all for the rear legs. You can see right here. Then I'm going to talk about the front legs. So they are held by this long connector, this time in black. And this, as you can see, the legs are made with Baroque arms and not with through-bots arm like for some of the Vohtarak. Anyway, so that's a nice change. And yes, this part is not in kit orange, it's called fire yellow on P1, so it's another color anyway. And yes, so some stuff like that, so nothing new. And this part will be useful to link this to the rest of the body, so you just have to put this in the hole, and then link these two together. And that's all. So now I'm gonna just have to put the two pincer parts, which are also unique on each Vohtarak. So this one are really, if I can say, no, I don't have the word, so forget about it. But here is the shape. So you just have to put, of course, they're all by rubber belt, which will be useful for the gimmick. So you just have to put this like that. Okay, like this. Oh, okay, I think I messed up something. Yeah. And then the head, which is made of three parts. The first one is the eye part, of course, which is made with some Baroque eyes, as you can see right here. The second part is the most impressive because this is the head body part, which is all in one mold, as you can see right here. It's all different, of course, from each Vohtarak. This one is kind of nice also, especially like this part, personally. Like, really look nice. And then you have the third part, which is the vertical launcher part. So with the spinner holder, then the spinner rod, as you can see in yellow, which then you put this part in the pin holes right there. And then you have the spinner whipcord here, and finally the vertical spinner itself that I will put on this little part, on the part of the rod. And then I will link the head body parts to the rest of the to the gray little gray piece, like that. Really simple. And then tada, it's done. So the gimmicks are, of course, when you push down this part, it closes its pincers because thanks to this plastic part right here and this rubber belt, it touches and closes the pincer. So really effective. You can do that, for example. And then you have the vertical spinner part, which is kind of lame anyway. Yeah, okay. It depends on the strength you put on it, but every time it will go up and then go down and then keep turning on the ground, so it's not really impressive if you want to attack your enemies or stuff like that. It's not really fun to play, in my opinion. I think this is one of the worst projectile ever. Yeah, and then we're gonna talk about the articulation itself. So of course the head is not articulated because it's on the gimmick stuff. As you can see, there are no gears this time. It's all about the rubber band stuff, rubber belt here, called like this. The front legs are with two ball joints right here, so you can make pose like that, for example, if you want. No, not really, but you can make him look tighter, for example. You can turn this, so it's quite well articulated, but the fact that they are four-legged creatures, so they can't really do that much pose anyway, that many poses, so That's quite a problem, but it's still quite articulated. Of course, the rear legs are with a 3 points of articulation, so like the Vaki or the Tomechu or even the Wakshi, even if it was kind of different. Can put this all the way down, so that's quite nice. And then, of course, do some pose like this, for example, or if you want to split the legs, you can also do some stuff like that. So quite impressive anyway. And I think that's quite all for this one Oohnorak. I'm gonna now review the second one. So this was, let me check the name. This was Oohnorak. Kind of a nice name. And then we're gonna go with the red one, which is called Vohtarak. Vohtarak anyway. So the canisters is quite the same, but this time it's in red on this part. Of course, the fog behind the Oohnorak is red also, so I really don't need to explain anything this time. Just have to turn this and show you all the stuff. And of course, the canister lid, yes, is red, and you still got the hemisphere to put your Vohtarak in it. And of course, the infamous instruction booklet. So, because I already shown you the combiner, it's the same, of course, but you've got other part of the instruction, and you've got the same aids, so adds, so nothing really new here. And anyway, go with the sets. So we're gonna see what changed from the white to the black one. So of course the color scheme is some dark red and some orange, so a quite nice color scheme because that was a long time before we see orange. I think we the last time we've seen some orange, it was in 2002 with some orange part on the Boxer and Exotora, and also on the Master Builder pack, excuse me. So I think this was the last time, if I did remember correctly. So quite nice. Of course, the new parts are the pincers, which are really big on this one, really big one, as you can see. Quite impressive. Of course, you've got a different body head part. This time the eyes are green. And the gimmick still works, of course, you can do that. It will close. Because, of course, the body frame is the same, so the same light gray part. But as you can see, this time it's a little double connector they put, and also some robot arms, so quite different than the black one. And it's still nice to have to not have all 6 clone sets. Also, they decided to put some long connector for the legs and some metro legs, so it's really different than the black one, which got little double connector and then Vaki legs. So again, really different. And that's quite all, because apart from this difference, of course, it works the same way. It's a 4-legged YE or 4-legged creature. I do not know if it's, I think, yeah, it's a YE. And that's all. So you can do some pose like that, for example. It's still funny to try some new pose. With that, but apart from that, there's really nothing to tell you anyway. So the color scheme is great. I love also the body parts and body and pincer parts. And yeah, can put this like that. I think that's all. So I'm gonna just now show because it's the last review I record with the Oohnorak. I'm gonna do a little group pictures or group shot. So just wait. So this is a 2 I reviewed in this video, of course. I'm gonna try to put all 6 in the same screen. Some shot. So this is a green one, the blue one, white one. Okay, I do not have any place to fit the brown one anyway, so I'm gonna try to put. Oh yeah, okay, it's okay. And here we go. So we got the white red, black, green, blue, and brown one. So the 6 Oohnorak released as part of the first wave of 2005. First wave of canister, of course. And here we go. So yeah, as a little sum up, I'm gonna say what I already said in my other review of the Oohnorak. So really the good points are the fact that they the good points for me are first some of the new parts. So I especially like the body part and the pincer part because they are really well designed in my opinion. So the overall design of the spiders is pretty good. Second nice point is the shame color. I really like the shame color because it's really different than the dark gray used too much for me in too much ways. So I really like the shame color because they're all different. They use some old school color we haven't seen for a long time, or for example some light green, some light blue, or some yellow, or some even orange and parts like that. So the color scheme is really nice. It's really yeah, it's really nice looking in my opinion. So the color scheme is nice. The overall design is pretty good. The new parts are also nice, but it's a part of the design. Also, I especially like the fact that they are all different with just little details, of course, because it's quite the same construction and the same build. But as you can see, they all have different legs. So some, for example, Metru or Vaki or Wacky legs, and some also from the front legs. Some have Borak and some other have Showbot legs. Also, so it's all about little difference. So I especially like that also. But on the other side, one of the drawbacks is the fact that they does not bring any new parts. So because they, it's okay, they use the tons of old parts, so it's quite nice. They recycle the old parts and use new colors, so nice new colors. But they does not really bring any new parts apart from, of course, the head pieces and the pincer pieces, which are really, I think, made for the Oohnorak. It's really used to use them. It's really hard to use them with other marks or stuff like that. So it's kind of hard. And yeah, what I saying. So yeah, this part are kind of hard to use. So yeah, what I want to mean is they does not bring any new legs part, for example, or any new arms part and stuff like that. They just bring some new little parts like this, and that's all. Also, one of the drawbacks for me is the fact that they are spider based. So the design is quite the design is good because they really done a great job with these new parts. But apart from that, it's just spider. It's just 4 legged spider. So even if the articulation are nice, you can pose them as the way you want, and it's really limited in terms of playability, in my opinion. So yes, it's kind of bad. And also, it's not really original to make some spiders a canister set, in my opinion. So that's why they are SD forgettable, and also the fact that there are tons of them, so they does not own any personality, they does not have any personality. We will have to wait for 2006 for that. Anyway, so yeah, that was what I want to say on this one. So I really like them. They're really nice. They got nice new parts and stuff like that. Nice color scheme, but they are not that impressive. They are not that exceptional, and they are not that revolutionary. They are just little nice canister set to spend some time on it, but you will maybe really forget them quickly. Apart if this were the first canister set you own, then maybe the nostalgic feeling will make them greater for you. But apart from that, yeah, I think that objectively they are not that unforgettable. But personally, I really like them. But still, I prefer some other canister set anyway. So I think that's all for my Oohnorak reviews. I hope you enjoy them and enjoy this one especially. I know they are not maybe my best, but still I still hope you have enjoyed the views of the Oohnorak and difference between them and stuff like that, the build and so. So I think that's all. If you have any comments or constructive criticism, post. I will read this. And see you later for another Bionicle video review. Bye bye!